In this lesson, we're going to harmonize a major scale. This helps us to identify all the chords within any given key. We're going to work in the key of C because that's simple. There are no sharps and there are no flats. So let's begin. Right. We build chords in thirds. In the key of C, if we start on the root note, C, we go up a third to E, we go up another third to G, then we go up another third to B. What we end up with is C, E, G and B. This we're going to call the one chord because it's built off the first step of a major scale. The name of this chord is C major seventh. Just a word about how I determine how that's called a C major 7. First of all, I know it's a major chord because the interval between the root and the third is a major third. That interval is 2 tones apart. If it was a minor chord, it would be a tone and a semitone apart. The interval between C and B is a major 7th. If it was a minor 7th, it would be B flat. So looking from the C, if you go backwards, if it's C to B, a semitone, it's a major 7th. If it's C to B flat, a tone, it's a minor 7th. Here is what it sounds like. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do exactly as what we did on the C, or the root note, but we're going to start on the second step of a major scale. So we're going to start on the D. So let's do that. Start on the D. If we go up a third, that gives us an F. We go up another third, that gives us an A. If we go up another third, that gives us a C. If we put all those notes together, we get D minor 7th. It's minor because the interval between D and F is a tone and a semitone, a minor third. This we are going to call the 2 chord. Here is what it sounds like. Now we continue. This time we start on the third note, which is an E. Repeat the same process. So E, up a third to G, up a third to B, up a third to D. Put all those notes together and we get E minor 7th. This we're going to call the 3 chord. Here is what it sounds like. Now we start on the 4th note. That is an F. Repeat the process. F, go up a third, gives us A. Go up another third, gives us C. Go up another third, gives us E. Put all those notes together and you have F major 7th. This we're going to call the 4 chord. Here is what it sounds like. This time we start on the 5th, or the G. So starting on G, go up a third to B, up another third to D, up another third to F, and put all those notes together, and we have G 7th. This we're going to call the 5 chord. Here is what it sounds like. This time we start on the 6th step, which is A. A, go up a third to C, go up a third to E, go up a third to G. Put all those notes together and you have A minor 7th. This we're going to call the 6 chord. Here is what it sounds like. Finally, we do the same process starting on the B. So we start on B, we go up a third to D, up another third to F, up another third to A, put all those together, and what we end up with is B minor 7 flat 5. This chord is also known as a half diminished. This we're going to call the 7 chord. Here is what it sounds like. And that is the harmonization process completed. What we end up with is a scale of chords, and here is what it sounds like. An important thing to note here is, regardless of what key you're in, the pattern of chords will always remain the same. The pattern of chords will always be major 7th, minor 7th, minor 7th, major 7th, dominant 7th, minor 7 flat 5, or half diminished. That pattern will always remain the same regardless of what key you're in. So all you have to do is prefix each of those chord types with the notes in the appropriate key, and then you have the appropriate chord scale for that key. We have done this process based on 4-part chords, so root, 3rd, 5th and 7th. You can simplify this and make them 3-part chords by simply knocking off the 7th. So if you just want straight majors or minors, you knock off the 7th and you'll have a C major, a D minor, an E minor, an F major, a G major, an A minor and a B minor flat 5, or B diminished. So there we have it. We have a scale of chords that are all in the same key. This is an invaluable tool in songwriting. As an experiment, why not take a look at this C major chord scale and try writing a song using only the major chord types. The 1 chord, the 4 chord and the 5 chord, or C major, F major and G major. If this is an uncomfortable key for your singer, experiment with transposing this into various different keys. So in the key of G, the 1 chord will be G, the 4 chord will be C, and the 5 chord will be D. When you've completed that, try adding various other chords from the chord scale. First off, try adding the 6 chord. In the key of C, that would be A minor.